Hey everybody, welcome in this week to Come Cook with Joe, the Thanksgiving leftover special. So tonight we're going to be doing an easy leftover Thanksgiving turkey pot pie. And I know I got that out a little bit late. Sorry about that with all the festivities and everything else that we was trying to get taken care of. It just sort of got out of hand. So hopefully y'all was able to find out the ingredients, and tonight, as I'm going through this, you might be looking and noticing that a lot of this stuff's going to be canned, but hopefully you had some leftovers that you didn't have to run out and buy canned for everything. Or maybe if you're like my mother-in-law and you've got some frozen stuff in the freezer that you're trying to get rid of and you want to use that, that's fine too. So we'll go ahead and jump in. It's going to, like I said, be real easy. The biggest, longest part that we're going to be dealing with is trying to get this cooked, so it's going to take about 25 minutes in the oven. So what we're going to go do is go ahead and preheat our oven to 400 degrees. And we'll get that started. So again, we're going to preheat that to 400 degrees. And I'm going to go ahead and take my pan. And we'll go ahead and spray our 9x13 down. We're using a tall one tonight. I don't know exactly how much it's going to take up, so that way it won't bubble over on top of us. So tonight we've got our leftover turkey. So we've got about 2 cups of the turkey here. And so we're going to go ahead and get that cut up. We've got our milk and our biscuit mix. So that's 2.5 cups right there. We have some sliced white potatoes in the can. Again, we didn't have any leftovers from these, so I'm just using cans. So we've got sweet peas and carrots. Guys, I told you to go out and get carrots. The only one I could find was one with the sweet peas. But hey, it's a turkey pot pie, so the peas will go with it well. I've got some sweet white and gold corn. I have our cream of chicken soup by Campbell's. I have some flour to make the flour bench whenever we roll this out. I have some salt and pepper. And then I have a couple bowls here, because one I'm going to be mixing the main ingredients with, and then the other one I'm going to be making the crust with. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and cut up this turkey. So we'll get this out here. So hopefully everyone had a really good Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone had a chance to get out with some friends and family maybe, and enjoy the evening and dinner or a lunch. So I know we had a good day. So I'm just going to go ahead and sort of cut this turkey up a little bit more than what it was. This is basically just deboned from the turkey that I made. Yeah, that was one of my parts of the meal yesterday, was the turkey. Followed Gordon Ramsay's recipe, which turned out, I thought, pretty good. It's not the first turkey I ever made, but it's the first turkey I ever made following his recipe. So nice and moist. Kim's over here yawning. She's saying the turkey is already making her tired. So hopefully you guys had some leftover turkey that you can be making this one with tonight. It's a little bit of a dry spot. So we went in after we sliced the breast up, and this is all the extra parts that we have here. Oh, I must have missed Riley's eating it. We're looking for it. So I made the turkey, I made the mac and cheese, we made some gravy, some turkey gravy, which was fun, some green beans, and some honey glazed carrots. So all in all, it was a fun meal. Sister-in-law made some sweet potato casserole. We had some pies. All right, just cutting these down into smaller pieces. So now we've got that bird cut up. So now what we can do with that is we can go ahead and take that. And I'm going to use the big bowl, because a lot of these ingredients are going to go into that. So we won't need as much room for the biscuit mix. So I'm going to go ahead and take my knife and put it over here in the sink. Get this all in here. In this big bowl of ours. Take that and put it away. Guys, if you ever put a knife in a sink, always make sure that you know it's there. Don't ever put one in the sink if someone else is going to be using the sink, because I don't want them to reach in and grab that sharp knife, especially if you're using a really sharp one. So a lot of times if I've got other dishes in the sink, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just take that and put it on the side of the sink, so it's not actually down in the sink. So, all right, now we're going to take the rest of our ingredients besides our milk and our biscuit mix, and we're going to put it in here with the turkey. So this is the condensed chicken soup, cream of chicken soup. Get that cleared off for our recyclers. Oops, yeah, got it. I've got my small rubber spatula here. Help me get that out, because that can be sort of thick and gooey sometimes. Get all that goodness out of the can. No. Kim was asking if it calls for chicken stock, and I do not believe it does. I will double check here in 2 seconds, but I'm really sure it's not. It doesn't. Oh, it does? You want to get some for me? Yeah. So, get that out so we can get that over here. Oops, put my spoon in there, didn't I? Hi, Cindy. Take my spoon back. Need that in there. Get our other cans open. Now, guys, with these other cans, I'm going to go ahead and drain these. So I've got my my colander over here in the sink, or I will here in about 2 seconds. Get these cans open. Then I'm going to drain these and rinse them just to get some of the starch off and some of the juices. This can I have to be careful with because it's sort of dented on the bottom. There we go. All right. Let's get rid of that one first. All right. These potatoes in here. Guys, these are white sliced potatoes. So again, hopefully you guys have got some leftover potatoes. If that's the case, that's great. I would just use those. But again, we had sweet potato casserole instead of regular potatoes, so this is what we did. So then I have the corn and the peas because I couldn't find just straight corn. But this is going to be fine too. It's going to add a little bit more oomph to our pie tonight. So that'll be good too. So get these good and drained. We're going to take those and put them right there in the bowl. Get rid of that. I'm going to grab another measuring cup. This is going to call for a 1/4 cup of chicken stock. Is that going in here? Go ahead and get this started mixing up. Okay. So now we need a 1/4 cup of chicken stock. Which is right there. Get that down in there, and then we'll put that in the sink. I'm just going to use the same cup. Get that stirred in a little bit. It's looking and smelling good. Oh, hi, Mom. I'm glad you're here. Salt and pepper. And then on top of that, guys, we're going to add salt and pepper to taste. So we're going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, Get that all stirred in. All right. Now we've got our prepared baking dish right over here. So we're just going to take that and put it in the baking dish. Just like that. Get that sort of smoothed out. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to make our biscuit or our crust. And we're going to come back in here and lay that right here on top, tuck it in a little bit. And then we are going to bake that at 400 degrees for about 25 minutes until it's nice and bubbly on top and cooked all the way through. So let's go ahead and get rid of her.
Is Riley expecting you to be messy or just hoping?
Well, he was just hoping tonight because I really didn't have much to drop. Mom's asking if Riley was hoping if he'd get lucky tonight, but so far I haven't had anything to drop besides maybe a piece of turkey. So, excuse me, the Bisquick is 2.5 cups, which I've got measured out here. So we'll go ahead and throw that into our bowl here. And then it calls for a 1/4 cup of milk, 2/3 of cup milk. Thank you. 2/3 of cup milk. Let me get this shaken up. So I'm just going to use the same measuring cup and go to 2/3 after I get the Bisquick out, which is right there. Then I'm just going to add that to my Bisquick. And I've got a small wire wisp here. I'm just going to whisk that in. Now I've got some regular flour out, which I'm going to use to basically get this rolled out tonight. I guess I should have just used a spoon, huh? Might have. I'll grab one. Nah, it's all right. Stuff happens. All right. Matter of fact, you know what? I might just use this one. So, we'll talk about it here in a minute, but the way it looks, well, the way it is, not the way it looks. So, Christmas falls on Friday, so that means Christmas Eve is going to be on Thursday this year. And as you guys know, usually my episodes are on Thursday, so we might have to figure out an alternate day that week. I still like to cook with you guys if you want to, and we'll figure out another day that we can get together and enjoy our cooking sessions. So, all right. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to make a floured bench. I'm going to get this rolled out. It's about a 9 by 12, 9 by 13, whatever kind of size dish you're using. Ours is about a 9 by 13. So we're going to go ahead and take this. Take a little bit of our flour. Just make a nice flour bench about the size you want your crust. Go ahead and flour up the roller. I'm going to take that and put it right here. I may even need that a little bit more just to make sure it all gets incorporated with each other. All right. Guys, again, with your rolling, you want to make sure that your roller is doing the work, so you don't have to really push hard. That's right about there. I'm going to go ahead and bring my baking dish over. Thank you. Now we're going to take that, right on top. We'll put it back up, just like that. Then just take your sides and sort of tuck them in, all the way around, just like that. Now, probably what I'll do, guys, is I'll probably go ahead and take my knife and take a couple slits in here on the top so it has a chance to breathe a little bit. Hands washed up a pinch from the flour. Now, if you wanted to get fancy, what you could do, I guess, is go ahead and make you an egg wash, and then go ahead and just brush the top of that. Well, you know what? I didn't tell you guys to do that. All right, so I'm just going to go through and make some cuts, so that way it has a chance to breathe. And then, voila. We will take that and set it right here in our oven. It's preheated at 400 degrees. And we will bake that for about 25 minutes until it's nice and bubbly. So what we can do until then is go ahead and start getting cleaned up. Thank you. So Christmas, like I was saying, comes on Friday. Come Cook with Joe's usually on Thursday. I won't be home Thursday. So probably be best if we did it a different night. So if anyone has any thoughts or ideas about that, just let me know in the comment section. And then we will decide on what to do. I know it's a busy time, and if you guys want to forego it altogether too, that's fine too. But I'd like to try to get one uploaded in case you guys can come by anytime you want on my YouTube channel, of course, Come Cook with Joe, and watch it anytime. So you don't have to necessarily watch it that night. So, okay. One thing Kim and I always joke about is that the dishes never seem to end. And I know I usually clean up as I go, but this was a little bit quicker tonight. Oops. So usually if I'm doing something with peanut butter, then Riley's right underneath of me. So Buckeyes was here with me that night. There. So one good thing about the week of Christmas is that I'm off from work. I'm on intercession. So that'll be good. I'll be off a week before and a week of, and actually a week after because of New Year's. So it might be a week. Maybe we'll do a couple different things and maybe do a couple different desserts. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Kim said we got some Christmas shopping done today, which was fun. We actually went out, which was kind of nice. Because of Black Friday, of course. Crowds weren't too bad. They were there, but they weren't too bad. So it was kind of interesting. So. So I think, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And then I will post pictures of the finished product. That way we won't keep you guys here for 25 minutes while this is baking. It's another reason why I don't do a lot of cakes and stuff like that, because it's just baking times and stuff. So I'll go ahead and get you guys sent off. And like I said, I'll post a finished picture on my Facebook page, on the Come Cook with Joe page. I'll post those couple things. And I might even do a small little excerpt video for my YouTube channel but you guys are already on my Facebook page, which I appreciate. So if you've got an opportunity you haven't already, come over to my Come Cook with Joe Facebook channel or YouTube channel and subscribe to that. That way you guys won't be missing anything. So let me turn you guys around, and I'll get you the send-off. And then, like I said, we will finish up and post those pictures. So thanks for coming and joining me this week, guys. I know things are a little bit different because of Thanksgiving. Again, next month is going to be the same way with Christmas, but we'll work something out. It's been a good day. Hope everyone's had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And hope you guys enjoy this meal tonight. Leftovers, always good for something. So, well, like I said, I'll post some pictures. You guys come back and take a look at that. And until next time, guys, next week it's going to be Thursday again. And we'll figure out what to do next week. So I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.